about what we expect to see during the inauguration period. I just got a message from a local law enforcement. This is kind of backing up what we have seen from regional law enforcement. There's a lot of uncertainty in what's coming over the next couple of days. There's a lot of people out here who say that something big is going to happen. There's a lot of people who are saying that Trump is not going to be allowed to be the president of the USA. What I'm doing is just taking into my own hands the things that I have the ability to. I'm over here getting some diesel filled up. I'm making sure that the farm implements have all of the fuel that they need, making sure our vehicle has all of the fuel that it needs. Kelly's inside Sam's Club right behind us here. She's getting a couple of extra things, topping up the things that you can freeze, put in the freezer. We have gas generators just in case the power goes out. Now, we also do have some storm systems coming in. We have another expectation of snow. What has happened is the first one, maybe put weight on the trees. The next one is going to drop the tree limbs, drop the power. Who knows? We're in a very rural area, so we might be a week, 2 weeks without power. You're going to need to keep your freezers going, going to need to keep your propane in your house going. If you're in an apartment and if you're living in a big city area, just take into consideration what you can do right now. Definitely get your car filled up. You definitely need to get a little bit of propane. If you can get a couple of propane cylinders, that's going to allow you to keep, getting your barbecue running. You can use that to make your water safe to drink. You can use it to heat your food up. Get whatever food you can. And the stuff that doesn't need storage is best, of course. Your canned soup, your canned vegetables, your canned meat, things that don't take extra water putting into them. We're at the southern end of the Appalachian Trail, Daniel, down in Alabama, not too far from the Tennessee line. Some people are writing in. They're saying that they're having gas and fuel issues. Now, we recently had our propane for our house filled up. It was inexpensive to do it at the time. I'm really glad we did it. We have probably a year's worth of propane easy. A year's worth without being, I'm going to be a rationer. You're going to see me out there like crazy, watching the temperature of the house because we have those little temperature gauges, making sure that you're not overusing. That's if I can't get extra. Now, what's going on? So I've got some local law enforcement and some regional law enforcement things lining up. People are saying that there's a lot of uncertainty with Trump coming into office, that there's an expectation that something might blow up. I don't want to use that term loosely. They are saying that there's an expectation of some sort of event. Now, we did just have Russian soldiers, mercenaries, crossing into our border, caught by Border Patrol with explosive-ready drones. They were also using, they had a couple $1,000 cash on them. These are mercs, guys. These guys have no problem getting into your country, in your state, in your city, traveling through the country and doing harm. So even like right here, I decided to make this video to kind of give you guys a heads up. Kelly knows all the protocols. Oldest son is, there and ready and watching. We know that anywhere you go, the store, it could be crazy. You never know what these people are going to do. You just can't tell what people are going to do nowadays, especially if they have kind of harm in their hearts. Cute Russians or hot Latinas who love you. I don't really know how to answer that. All girls are welcome, somebody says. I don't know. I've seen some pretty big-backed girls out there. So no big-backed women unless they're working the trenches. If they're working the trenches, then we need the bigger the backs, the better. So we can get Marjorie Taylor Greene. We can get Big Mike, Michelle Obama out there. They will gladly work them trenches. They've been working them. Some would say they've been working the trench already with their husbands, if you know what I mean. But anyways, it's okay to be a little funny when you've got this kind of craziness going on. Glad to see I'm feeling better. Yeah, I am feeling a lot better. That Death Fog 2025 screwed me up. I went ahead and made some purchases for some herbal supplements. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you any sort of medical advice, but there are some things. My dad just had a UTI, went septic. He's an older dude. and went septic. So before you knew it, he was on the ground, in the ER, bad things going on. So what can you do for sepsis? Well, I was like, okay, well, let's look it up and let's see. There's a lot of traditional Chinese medicine, a lot of Ayurvedic medicine. People are, they take parsley and garlic and cranberry powder and all these different things. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you advice. I'm just telling you the supplements I purchased so that we can make sure that kind of thing doesn't happen. Somebody said they've got gallons of gas stored up. Make sure you're using a stabilizer, unless you're going to be cycling it out. If you're cycling it out, more power to you. So many people are turning septic. You're right. What the F is going on here? Is it death fog? Is it COVID? Is it the injections, the poison, the food? What is going on here? Lots of people are, it's like the little things that they used to just fight off. Because let's face it, you're walking around the store, you're walking around your workplace, you're at home, you're fighting off bacteria, you're fighting off all these things that your body, your immune system is supposed to hold off. Now, it's like everybody's walking around with that great HIV, the HIV of the 1980s. And so what's actually happening? Well, there's a lot of doctors out there that are saying it's something bigger at play and that we're close to that plague period. 2-day stomach virus, fog had bacteria in it, people are saying in the comments, decades of chemtrails, aliens. Really, it could be any one of them. Maybe it's all of them, actually. Maybe it's the illegal aliens, the outer space aliens, the people we put into political power, the poison they're putting in the food, the stuff they're spraying in the air, the injections we're putting in ourselves, the red dye number 3, mother-in-laws, it's direct energy weapons, it's everything. Now, we know that Trump is this a conspiracy channel? Well, it might as well be, because, when you're thinking about yourself, when you're trying to be independent, when you're trying to watch the news, they want to label you as a conspiracy nut. So, we'll just label it what it is. So people are saying that there are direct energy weapons. Conspiracy or not, Donald Trump just got briefed on it. That they can expect at the inauguration, they can expect at the local events, your police can expect it. Direct energy weapons. What does that even mean for you and me? I remember the days, I'm old enough to remember the big sonic weapons that the cops wanted to use, right? They wanted to use them on protests, and it looked like a satellite dish, and they would just blast everybody, with sonic waves, making them puke all over the ground. I remember those. But now they're saying there's things that they can use from a drone. There's things that they can use from, they can put out in a little like amplified speaker. And you're my go-to conspiracy nut. I appreciate it. And people they're getting sick. They're getting brain damage, traumatic brain injury, all these different things. Jess, it's kind of hard out here. I'm holding the camera with one hand. One hand, Jess. And I'm trying to, keep talking. So if you want to come here and hold the camera for me, we'll make it happen. This channel can make it happen. Files on the Y files. Yeah, so what is going on today? Well, I got an alert that we need to stock up on gas, stock up on diesel if you use diesel, get some extra things for your house, maybe buy some supplements if you need to buy some supplements. A lot of people aren't going to be able to get medicine from China very soon. You're not going to be able to get those raw minerals, those raw ingredients that make your parents' medicine, your grandparents' medicine. China already dampened down the minerals that they're allowing through trade that we use in our military. And so we're starting to see a whole bunch of, I've got Discord just popping off with all these people saying the exact same thing, that they're being told by their local law enforcement, their government officials, not at an official level, but at a personal level, to go get some stuff ready. It's kind of like when a hurricane comes, or a tornado system's coming, or a snowstorm. The news is out there, and the news is like, hey, you might want to get that bread and milk, even though bread and milk are two of the most silly things that you can get at the store for an incoming storm. You need to get water. You need to get, food that can be heated up without adding water. Food you can eat raw out of a can. You need to get your first aid equipment. Everyone's like, I'm going to go get my eggs, bread, and milk, because that's what they're told to do. Well, now we're stocked up on diarrhea pills. There's nothing wrong with that. You need some pills that make you go poopy, and then you need some pills to stop making you go poopy because your diets are going to change. Ahmed, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm not sure what MIYR is. Let me know down in the comments. Is that Myanmar's money? What is Myanmar's money? But appreciate it. So thank you so much. Produces Lead White. Been watching for years. Thanks for everything you do. Thank you guys for being here and supporting our family, supporting our group. Doing everything that you do. Today's live show is because I'm at the store telling you maybe you should go to the store because I'm getting word that we need to stock up a little bit for this inauguration. We don't have, what's today? Today's the 16th. So we've got, a couple of days left. And we're down to the hours. We're 0 hour here. Burning the midnight oil. Candle at both ends. Whatever you want to say. A full spectrum speculation. So I kind of like the sound of that. Maybe we should full spectrum speculate on what's about to happen. For me, whether something crazy goes on in this country and I use the gas I'm getting at the diesel pump back there, we're going to eat all the food that Kelly is getting from Sam's Club. I'm not too worried about it. I'm taking my own medicine. And that medicine is you get out there and stock up if you can, if you see a storm coming. Thanks for the help with prepping. I appreciate the survival cards. Thank you, Rapid Geek. And don't forget, anyone watching, that we just opened up YouTube memberships because a lot of people don't want to make a Patreon account. And YouTube memberships are a way for us to still send out the survival cards and do live shows here on the channel and do extra content. So we've been making about an extra video a day. And that's what I'm going to try to keep up. Either an extra video, some sort of extra content, maybe throw out a what's going on live just for the people who want to support our channel there and support my family. No one else. We're not hiring crews. It's me, my wife, my oldest son. That's what you support. And it's my job to give back to you. YouTube actually alerted you this time, Jordan. Thanks for letting me know. Last time, Jordan's a close personal friend of mine. We play video games. We hang, we talk, keep in communication. He said that YouTube hasn't been alerting him. So it's good to know that they're actually sending it out this time. So if you want to, if it doesn't hurt your family, join the YouTube membership. There's going to be a button down there that says join by the subscribe button, or where it says you're already subscribed. There's two different levels. There's $9.99, which is just extra videos and content, and then $14.99, which is the Patreon mail outs, where we're going to actually send you mail every month, survival cards. There's a little bit of so it costs me more than $5 extra to do it. I'm at about $7, $8, because, the cost of everything's crazy. The cost of getting your pictures printed, crazy. Laminating, crazy. Paper, ink, toner, cartridges, drums, everything. Mail, freaking crazy. But I made a promise to myself, in my own integrity, that I won't pass that cost on to you unless I make nothing out of it. And so still making $2 every month, well, that's worth it for me. And my oldest son has a job. He gets to help with it. So it's way more than worth it for me. So, but a lot of people don't want to make a Patreon account. This helps it so that you don't have to. Stay out of the fog. I'll be staying way out of the fog. I will be like fog incognito. Thank you, Ahmed. Again, sell coins and buy actual prep. So what kind of preps am I getting today? Kelly's in there stocking up. We just went through another 25-pound bag of rice, so she's replacing that. That's going to go home in a Mylar sealed bag with an oxygen absorber. She's getting some more canned vegetables. We already got some more canned meat. I don't use TikTok either, so I'm glad to see a lot of other people don't. We're also she is getting some fresh fruit and veg just so we can eat. I see her coming right there. That's my beautiful wife right there coming in. And then we're stocking up on some gas and diesel. I got to fill up the diesel in this vehicle. Got some farm implements we've got to get the diesel for. So just getting ready, because people are saying that something weird is coming. So I hope that you guys are kind of do the same. Whether you get 1 bag of rice, 3-pound bag of rice, 1 pound of rice, 1 can of soup, whatever you get a little extra. Get a little propane, fill up the vehicle, and just get ready. So thank you guys for being here with us, and stay safe out there, and just keep watching. Talk to you soon, and much love.